Hello. You're returning to the episode of The WunderkindShow. Today's first topic, PFF comes up a list of building the perfect AFC North team. Look. You know what I love about stuff? It's timing. And receipts. Because here's the thing. And I always talk to you. You know I talk to you guys like a lot in the comment section. I respond a lot. And this was out of love. Someone was like, man, you cover Lamar a lot. And that's out of love. They're like, you do. And I told them, I said, well, it's because they keep this man's name in the news. And pretty much what that means is he's the quarterback of our team. And I respect the person that said it. He was very kind about it. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. But, you know, I try to cover everything Baltimore Raven. But when he's the quarterback, you're just going to end up covering him more, right? But the reason why I bring that up is because Lamar's been being brought up a lot since the other day. And this is what comes from timing. As all of this Lamar talk has been going on, PFF comes out with a list for building the perfect AFC North team. Now, time for receipts. I know you guys, and I know a lot of Bengal fans watch the show. Thank you for being here. But I keep receipts, guys. And on Twitter, I had argued with some of them, and I said Lamar is the best quarterback in the AFC North. You know what their rebuttal was? It wasn't stats. It was like, yo, he's hurt. How are you going to say a hurt quarterback is better than a healthy quarterback? They said to me before last year started. Let's say he's an MVP. It's like it doesn't matter. He's coming off an injured season. He might not even come back strong off that injured season. And he's going into a new offense. He might have his worst statistical season this season. Fast forward for the receipts. MVP. AFC Championship game. Fourth best offense in the league. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you exactly how they put this together. Because not just Lamar, but the Ravens are on this list a lot. So I'm going to show you exactly what PFF said about building the perfect AFC North team. And here it goes right here. I want you to look at this. So what you have, right, using PFF's position rankings, that's how they built this. For quarterback, you got Lamar Jackson. I know it hurts inside. But it's fact. For running back unit, you know it's the Baltimore Ravens. Derrick Henry's coming to take your cookies. Hallelujah. Receiving core, like anybody is going to argue with that. Like, it's not even close. Offensive line, Cleveland Brown. They got some movers on there. Defensive line. Now, look. This could have went. Because you see how the other ones I'm not arguing with? It's like it's undoubtedly the answer that should be. This one could be either Browns or Steelers. I don't care what nobody says. TJ Watt is a monster on that left side of the field. Left side of the offense. I don't care what no one says. He is what he is. He's a monster. And then, of course, you know, you have that other monster down there on Browns who's going against, you know what I'm saying, who won Defensive Player of the Year. So that's why I would say that one's an either or for me. So far, I'm agreeing with this, but that's the only one I would say this could be an either or for them or the Steelers. Linebacker unit, how are we even arguing this? You know what Roquan's name is. You know what he does to y'all. The queen is gone. The king is still back there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I agree with that. Secondary, Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Williams, Brandon Stevens. It's not even close. It's not even close. Not even close. Best secondary in the AFC North. Now, look, I know these rankings are going to piss some people off. But this is one of the things I'm talking about. Now, look, because I know where some Ravens pivot on arguments. That's why I'm always ready for them. When you look at this list, you say, man, dang, if they got all that, how did they lose? For one, this is going into next season. We didn't have Derrick Henry. The running back unit was literally headed by Lamar Jackson. So it shouldn't even be back unit. It should be Lamar Jackson for number 2, even if Derrick Henry wasn't there, right? We've never been close to having the best receiving core in the AFC North. And offensive line, those two need to be rectified. Now, linebacker unit, great. Secondary unit, great. But once again, we're those other ones that you see, like offensive line, defensive line, receiving core, we're like last on those lists. You understand where I'm coming from? Out of the 4 teams in the AFC North, I would say we're number 4 on the offensive line, right? We're the worst in offensive line out of the 4 teams. We are probably the worst in the receiving core out of the 4 teams, and we're worst at offensive line out of the 4 teams. That's why I try to tell people context always matter, because a lot of people are going to say, oh, look at all they have, and oh, they say they need more. They want perfect. They need Madden. We're not asking for Madden. We're not asking for Madden at all. At all. Because make no mistake about it, if Nick Chubb was healthy, the Browns could have took the running back, because when they had a healthy Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, they would have taken that easily. Easily. So it would have been defense and Lamar Jackson. That's what this would have been in that scenario. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Context matters with these lists, because I know how people try to pivot and try to make an argument based off of what they're seeing. I like to counteract to be, you know what I'm saying? I like to get my first step going before they can even take that step that they want to move the conversation to. I like to be proactive. Because here's the thing. The Ravens have some great things on this team, but we got some holes. Pause. Oh, my God, that came out bad. Pause. Oh. I'm sorry. But let's be real. The offensive line doesn't even have to be the best, but it does have to be above the top half, right? Offensive line, even the receiving core. Like, we're so low in those offensive parts. I mean, people are going to say, well, what about the defensive line? Are you going to take, like, let's be real. Like, and I know some people go, Justin Madubuike is a monster. Or we're expecting Ojabo to do great things. Owe to do great things. Are you going to pick our defensive line over the Steelers, the Browns? Heck, Cincinnati's? Maybe we might go over Cincinnati's, but the other two, it's not even close. It's not even it's not even a conversation. But once again, PFF made this list. I don't fully disagree with it. I kind of like it. I think most of this you can't even really argue with, just because of what we're going into in 2024. You know what I'm saying? MVP at quarterback, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson now with the run, and then Keaton Mitchell being able to come back. Receiving core, undoubtedly the Cincinnati Bengals with Chase T. You know what I'm saying? And they got that new rookie. Offensive line, it got to be the Cleveland Browns. They move people, right? Defensive line, Cleveland Browns, the defensive player of the year on the defensive line. I get it. Myles Garrett is an absolute behemoth of a man, so it makes sense. Linebackers, Roquan Smith, right? And, of course, Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams, and company in the secondary for the Ravens. So I like this list. I really do. But what do you guys think? Do you like this list? Do you think it's accurate? Do you think PFF hit the nail right on the head? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell. And remember, we're going for 10,000 subscribers. So tell some people about The Wunderkind Show. And let's build this channel the right way. You know you want to do it. And like I said, we have Patreon. 3 tiers of content goodness, way of your consumption. Give it a try. Let me know what you think about that, guys. It's a great deal, and we're adding more and more stuff to it, and it helps out the channel. And if you'd like to just donate money to the for equipment like the Starlink that we're trying to get, the cameras we're trying to get, we're almost to enough. We need about $150 more for the Starlink system. So we're almost there, guys, for the Starlink system, about $150, $160. But once we get that, that's the first thing I'll buy because we already have a camera that works. We just want better cameras and to use this one as a spare. So that's literally what the donations do. But at the bottom of the screen, if you want to donate, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. You know how it goes. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. What? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.